Hey everyone, Phil Travis here. Good Sunday morning. I need a shave. Anyway, SCF Week 2, EUH 1001, so, Western Civ Part 2. Getting into our second week. This first week, all we had was our graded discussion. Looked pretty good. Some of you guys can still, I think, go into some greater depth with respect to the topic, but things look good. So good first week. This week we have our first quiz. It's a shorter quiz, so I'm kind of easing us in here. This quiz is only 5 questions. There are multiple choice questions, so no essay questions or anything like that on this test. There is a 15-minute time limit. So make sure you really read the chapter closely. This quiz is on chapter 11. Okay, chapter 11 from your textbook. So this week we're doing chapter 11 and 15. Last week was 13 and 14. So chapter 11 is where the quiz comes from. It's really not that long a chapter, and I tried to pull out things that were fairly obvious if you had read the chapter. So if you read the chapter closely, use a highlighter, mark up the book, and then be able to go back and easily access the material. So you can obviously use your book, but there's a 15-minute time limit, so make sure you take that into account. Obviously, this week we also have our graded discussion forum, as usual. This week, we're actually kind of covering a lot of stuff this week. This is a like I said, is an 8-week class, as you guys know, and so we're covering quite a few things. And so I have actually 3 recorded presentations up for you guys. Each one's about 15 to 20 minutes in length. There's one on European exploration, there's one on the Columbian Exchange, and there's one on the Ottoman Empire and the other 2 Islamic empires that were dominant in India, the Near East, Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and India. At the time we're talking about, and your book mentions the rise of the Ottomans, so there's a little bit of that in there too. So I encourage everybody to maybe watch one of the presentations each day. Take 15-20 minutes. There are your YouTube videos. I saw that a lot of you guys watched last week's presentation. Fantastic. That's what I want to see. I put a lot of effort into those, and I've been doing that kind of thing for a long time. They're very helpful for students, so hopefully you guys find it helpful as well. Okay, so first quiz this week, and graded discussion, 2 chapters, chapter 11 and 15, and 3 recorded presentations. Also this week I'm going to have a non-graded assessment quiz. It's going to be a quiz that's based on it relates to writing and source usage. I'm trying to kind of evaluate where folks are at, and then at the end of the term we'll have another quiz on these issues to see how much you've learned. These assessment quizzes will be worth participation points, let's say that. It will not be graded. You're not going to, if you get one question wrong, you're not going to lose points. Everybody's going to get a participation grade for doing this. It's actually, I'm just doing this for my own kind of record keeping. I want to see how much students are learning on a particular area. So be looking for that as well. All right, guys, let's have a great week.